Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna get started on the Mythic Con, LegionsCon exclusive. Today we're gonna talk about the Fearsome 4. Now, do not be confused. You buy one pack, it gives you the option to make any two of the four. But if you bought two packs, you can have the actual Fearsome 4. Now, for optics sake, I'm gonna show you the other two members because I obviously bought two packs. So here we are with all four members here, right? And this will show you how you can have the different options of popping and swapping. I'm pretty sure you saw Toy Bros review, Dork Lairs review, and many others who review Mythic Legions. Mine's a little later because it's been crazy busy for me. But shout out to Toy Bro who got sick, and it sucks, but he managed to actually review right through it. So shout out to him for that. I know that takes a lot of energy. I hope you're okay now by the time this goes up. But yeah, so for optics sake, you saw all four. I'm going to show you how you pop and swap and have a little fun with these guys. Now, like I said, what's crazy about this is I love this idea. Red is my favorite color, and having options to use red parts makes me happy as hell. Now, you see these guys here, they're fully equipped with what they're supposed to go with. We already know what articulation is. I guess we'll have a fun popping and swapping, showing off some things. But first, let's talk about these guys. Now, I do not remember their names, but I kept one of my boxes so we can go over the box on the backhand side, which I guess will help everyone, especially you box collectors. So here we are with these guys. We have Lord Bashute, the Alpha. He's our leader. You'll see him right here in the art, right? You saw that helmet. So for Lord Bashute, here we are. That's your version of him right there, in case you don't know, right? Then you have Pitorion. I actually like the build on this guy. Sturdy, big. It looks like he has no neck, but he actually does get a little bit of movement there, which is a delight for me, right? Then we have Pelvicius or Pelvicus, depending on, pronunciation and where you are, or how the horsemen actually say it. Here we are with him here, right? And then last but not least, we have Uit. Uit is our mage. So yes, as you can see, all built from the same parts, but slightly different. You can read their bios on the website, but thoroughly, like, I am truly enjoying this. So let's remove this. Now back to our characters. Now, we have a non-wired tattered cape for our leader, the Alpha. This is also a shared design with Pelvicus. So these guys share the two designs, right? For these two, it's really nice because we have a lot of options here. I will show off all the parts too. Him with or without shoulder pauldrons looked really dope. You can also add a cape and the red bandolier. But I do like the fact that even with the shared design, it looks really, really cool. The gladiator helmet really works with the new armor. I love that design. I am not sure if we can actually remove this chest piece like our previous chest pieces that we've gotten, but I do like it a lot. Now, when swapping over to Uit and Pitorion, right? One of the coolest things is that we actually have swappable feet, so they do feel and look different and even give off a little bit of different height. So you'll change your neck guard. We have our shoulder pauldrons. We have our neck brace here. And again, the hooves versus the feet. I really, really like that. I forgot who said it. I think it's My Wife's Gonna Kill Me podcast. They talked about the papa swapability. They coined the term, but I'm just trying to remember what it was exactly. It was also on the stream. But this is one of those really cool things where the same character is not necessarily always the same character, and I love the idea of it. I love that their team color is dark armor and red parts, right? Now, articulation wise, I guess we'll use Uit, and then we'll go to Pitorion because it's slightly different for with that neck brace. Now, we get on all our legions, we will be able to hit a T-pose. We have that round articulation here, right? He has a beard here, so it's going to hinder it just a little bit, but you can look up. You can actually tilt a little bit as well. We can go left and right. You saw the roundness. As far as legward ability out, as you can see, we can go outwards. We actually can go really further. What's hindering it is our armored guard on the sides. We can hit that 90-degree angle. We have single joints everywhere, as you can see here. We can rotate. Our ankle pivot is thoroughly very nice, though. It's squeaky because the joints are tight, but I'm doing my best, right? So Uwit and Praetorian actually share hands, unless you want to swap that around. And then you have it. You can actually get that kind of pose here and all settled. For Praetorian, no. When you have your shoulder pauldrons and your head on, you're going to actually lose a little bit of mobility. You can still go left and right. You can go up, but you can't go down anymore. As far as lifting your arms up, as you can see here, your shoulder pauldrons are going to stop all of that. So if you want to keep your pauldrons on, just know you won't be able to go upward, but you will be able to go this way. Leg mobility remains the same. Same with the torso. So again, it's really going to be up to you on how you want to use your characters. I'm probably going to use him as a charging bull character, a bruiser, which like his actual bio reads on him. And then here on Pelvicus and Bouchette the Alpha, we share same articulation, no real differences. Our armor has been improved to the point where we actually get a T-pose, because you know with these armored arms, sometimes they get caught. But articulation remains the same. We can actually put our helmet down too from that new Meatless Man armor. Bloody Red Meatless Man is really cool. I'm not even gonna lie, because it looked like he actually is not meatless until you look up at the head. And as far as we've gone over articulation accessory wise, right? I guess I should go by technically what characters come with and shared parts. For instance, we have our opened claw hands here, but shared with Uwit, you would have these item holding hands here. Let's change our focus there, right? So Uwit and Praetorian will share these red hands with black nails. You will share a mace for Praetorian, and Uwit, we have our mage's staff. So again, body wise it's shared, but the items make them look and feel different, which is something I enjoy a lot about Mythic Legions, right? We already saw our feet before, but just in case you didn't see it, you will get an extra pair of feet. You can actually, when you get two sets, you can pop and swap, put it on whoever you want. We have our swappable collar, just in case you want to just use the collar for him. We will get, one thing that I thought was really cool that they threw in, as you saw, the bandolier earlier for Bouchette the Alpha, as well as, like I stated before, we get our luscious cape. But one of the things I want to talk about that I thought was really cool, they talked about adding in tails and a panther head, which I thought was really, really cool. So all of the characters, no matter who it is, on the backhand side of them will have this porthole. So let's say you want to take Uwit, you want to swap him around, you want to take this part off, and this is what I love about the tangibility and changing stuff up, right? Let's say you want to change him around. They gave you a bonus panther head. No real reason, just gave you a cool panther head to talk about it. And then if you wanted to add a tail for him, you could just pop the tail on. This one is actually a little bit easier than our previous tails. Look at that. So now we have our tail to go with your extra character. I just really, really love the look of this. There's also a smaller tail as well. I'm pretty sure that's going to be for him. But mix and match. Have some fun, right? Do a small curl tail. As you can see, it just pops right out. You will also get two types of swords. You will get a large curved sword, and you will get a straight blade. You will also get a shield with a handle, which I hopefully did not lose. You will get a shield with a handle. And a long spear for Lord Bouchette, the Alpha. Last but not least, you'll actually get a bunch of back adapters in case you want to turn them into characters with wings. Because as you know, during the Aether Wave, they've actually released red wings. So this would accompany these characters very, very well here. To all my customizer friends, I know y'all going to have fun. So everyone I met at the con who customizes, shout out to y'all. Because that work has been utterly amazing. And I just did not know what to do with myself. I most surely did not have enough money for all of that. I was not expecting that much level of fun. And I played myself. I'm going to be honest. I really do wish I can go and get some more stuff, because it was a delightful amount of stuff there that I would have loved more to buy. But yeah, so I'm gonna pop on next, put out the Furious 4. I think we've had some fun talking about it. Our popping and swapping connection. Pop, swap, and lock it. And then now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna line up two of them. I'm not sure which two I'm gonna pick, but I'm gonna line up two of them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a size comparison. Oh, Pauldrons. I'm tripping. You will get these Pauldrons, and you'll get the ones that you see on Lord Bruschetta, in case you want to mix and match on your characters. I think that's the last thing I'm gonna go over. But yeah, mix these guys up, have a little bit of fun. Look at them; they look fantastic together, right? So what I'm gonna do is, I think we've had some fun, just mix and match. This is a cool, chill review. I'm gonna find some Legions and some NECA stuff and some other characters to put them up against with some size comparisons, and I'll see you guys in a second. Hey, now up to the size comparison, one of my favorite parts. What's really cool about this is that you can see the height difference between these two, so hopefully you can see it when I pose up some other characters next to it. I think first we'll start with some other Mythic Legions, so let's do that. First up, we have Malifar. I chose some little guys because I want you guys to see like the big difference in height-wise between them. I'm going to fix his ankles. So here we are with Malifar, the tiny guy, right? Then we'll do, let's see if we can get, there we go. Malifar, stand up, stay there. Then we have our new Builder Goblin. And I like this because it also uses a dwarf body and is a bigger, bulkier goblin. But as you can see here, height-wise, aw, why'd you do that to me, bro? So as you can see, height-wise, there is a difference, and it shows very well. So I like that you can see that. Next up, we're going to do a Barbarian, our Legion Builder Barbarian. Would it be called Deluxe? I'm not sure anymore. So here we are. As you can see, size-wise, we're getting somewhere in our differences. Next up, we're going to use a Combatants for Glory, male and female. So here's one of our Combatants for Glory characters. I believe this is the trainer figure. Right? As you can see, they're a little bit bigger, but similar enough so that way you can have a little bit of fun mixing and matching your lines. I'm going to have to fix you up. You might be a little too top heavy, or my table is still uneven after I thought I fixed it. Here we are with a female Combatant for Glory. We're also going to do Mattel's King Grayskull, one of the few Motu characters that I have, because I don't have too many. I have Beastman, King Grayskull, Skeletor, and He-Man, I think. So yeah, here we are with the female Combatant for Glory, sizing up really well with them. Then we'll do a King Grayskull, like I said. Oh, next up we can do a NECA Predator, because Mythic Legions and Predator, I feel like it just works. And King Grayskull being bigger, I don't mind. He has the power, so it's okay. Here we are with a NECA Predator. Here we are with the Warrior Predator. I think my review is already up by the time this goes up. I gotta make sure. Next up, we're going to do a Mezco Conan, who is a little bit on the smaller side, but I don't mind Conan being a rough and rumble dude against these kind of guys. I do not mind it at all. Then here we have a Mezco Me, right? I am not much bigger as well. See here? Next up, we're going to do, now this is where you get really crazy with your mixing and matching. Don't forget the 5K Toys dinosaur. This big bruiser here can work out really well as your bigger brute if you want to mix and match some stuff. Then we have Marvel Legends Icarus, right? Then we have the Valaverse rollout on a Night Brigade body. And last but not least, why not, my main man as always, Kamen Rider Kuga, who is so tiny, I believe I can put him in front and you can still see the height difference. But if we put him to the side, you'll see it even more. And I think that concludes our size comparison. I thoroughly enjoyed the Furious 4. Want to have some fun with them for real. Hopefully I can do some cool pictures. But the videos at this point for me go up way before I can get around the photos. So I'll have like either a bunch of ideas or no ideas. But what's really cool about this is that getting this at LegionsCon, talking to everybody, having a blast, just seeing people was really part of the fun, as I got to attend as just an attendee. No work, no nothing. So that was a real highlight for me. For real, for real. So, if you saw me at LegionsCon, thank you. Stopping, chatting with me. I had a fantabulous time. I was about to curse. I had to hold that in. For real, like, it was really fantastic to see it. I hope everyone's doing well, and I hope those that watch the video really do appreciate the love that's put into these toys, because Sword and Sorcery is where it's at, especially for me. So as always, please, thank you for everything. Don't forget to thank yourself, and as always, please, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.